day 14, 2 weeks in for me. It's going to be day 12 for you guys, but it's day 14 for me, which is great. And 12 days of recording, that's a good milestone, you know. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. It's not about the book because I didn't get the chance to read the book this morning so that I could correlate it. But I figured today would be a good opportunity to talk about small wins and how when you see people winning and you see big wins, it's rarely that they did one thing and all of a sudden, you know, boom, success. It's usually the culmination or the sum of a bunch of small wins. And that's what I was going to talk about today, milestones and celebrating the small wins. Not celebrating them to the point that you're taking a day off or anything crazy like that, but being grateful for it, acknowledging it, and acknowledging that you're getting ahead on the path and the journey of where you're trying to get to. You know, back to what I was saying, I think it was episode 8. And episode 8, I was talking about dreaming and vision and coming up with the end goal in mind and making the small goals to get you there. And that's what I'm talking about today, winning the small goals, doing what you said you were going to do, being consistent, persistent, even if stuff gets hard, even if it looks like you're not getting there. I'll reference that piñata quote from the second day or third day of recording. The piñata, it's by the time that piñata breaks, it's like the 10th kid, and it looks like the 10th kid did it, but the 10th kid didn't do it. The piñata is breaking down slowly from every hit that it got hit, or every time a kid hit it in the beginning, all the way up to the last kid. They weakened the piñata. It wasn't visibly noticeable that it was breaking down, but you can relate that to a big goal. If you're just putting out a big goal and you're not putting milestones or small goals in order to hit that goal, it's gonna be damn near impossible to know if what you're doing is working or you're just throwing darts and hoping that it lands. So that's the importance of getting the big goal, realizing what you want, that end goal, setting up those small goals, and hitting those small goals. So celebrate the small wins. And, you know, 1 week in, 2 week in, you know, I'm 2 weeks in now. Tomorrow would be 15 days and I'm a fifth on the program. So that's how I'm looking at it right now. It's like, look, I'm 2 weeks in, you know, I got a long way to go. Don't get caught up on the small wins. You know, you still got a long way to go, but at least you know what you're doing is working and you're getting there. The other day, I think I got 2 views on the video and I haven't even put it out there, like sharing it on my social media or anything like that to try to pick up traction. I'm going to start. I was just waiting for the recordings to get a little bit better, or where I thought they were good enough to put them out there. Maybe I'm wrong thinking that, but that's what I did. I seen those 2 views and it's like, wow, what I'm doing is working. So be grateful for where you are today. Acknowledge you're making your way to where you want to be, and use that to keep yourself motivated and keep going. I'm going to end it here. I'm not going to do the 2 tips today. We're doing a walk as a family, and I want to enjoy and chill, enjoy the time with them. So just wanted to get this out the way, stay consistent, like I'm saying, and I'm going to end it here. Alright, so I was in a rush and starting everything today. What I did was so far, it's pretty much an arm day. Arm to start and then legs at the end. So I'm getting my arm day with my last upper and my last lower of the 6-day split. Now I am doing 5 days and it's gonna overlap, but it's a 6-day split. So for example, if you watch the episode, I started with delts to triceps to focus on that, making my primary focus for the workout. And then when I got to the end of the workout, my chest and back, I did 2 supersets because I was really just trying to touch that part just to make sure I was still getting frequency. I was pushing it, but I wasn't going crazy hard. I was going more for reps and really just getting some stimulation. The main focus was the arms. Same thing with today, except it's the lower. But if you've noticed, my lower throws in delt and bicep because my upper has a tricep in. That way I'm giving my arms enough rest in between so I'm not overdoing it. So I got triceps one day, biceps one day, triceps one day, biceps one day. So far, you've been watching the video, I'll leave this here, but started with curls. Then I did two different exercises for biceps. And then I did the rear delts with the face pulls. And now I'm hitting the delts with shrugs. After this, I'm gonna hit some calves, I believe. And then it's 2 quads, 2 hams. And I'm still debating whether I'm gonna superset it. I might not, I might wait till the 2nd month or 2 more weeks to then add that in to burn more calories, in a short amount of time. And, you're throwing a little at it. You don't want to go at a complete deficit and throw all your tools that you have in order to increase the intensity, increase the amount of fat you're burning all at once, because then your body's going to get used to it and it's going to start fighting back. You have to understand that your body wants to stay at a certain body fat percentage, and everybody's different. That's why there's people that can eat a whole box of pizza and still have abs. That's just the way their body works. Their body naturally wants to stay leaner. Heavier dudes like me, I can eat a fucking slice of pizza and gain like 2 pounds off of one slice. So it is what it is. There's pros and cons to each. Easier skinny guys, they tend to not gain weight as easy or pack on muscle. Me personally, I could get strong really fast and put on weight, but I have to work harder, or I don't have to work hard to cut. I think you gotta work hard to cut regardless, but for the most part. But I have to watch what I eat. I can get fat really easily, so I have to stay on a clean diet. All right, I'm gonna cut it here. Hit my next set of shrugs, and then I'll record the next clip of what I'm doing.
A couple weeks ago, I was stuck on top of the sidewalk, doing like an icy rainstorm. I had my radio, clothes all wet. It would be days we can do some shit like that. Like I said, those days when we do some shit.
squats too are probably fucking ugly. Let's be real.
You know? But I'm an old man.
Shit.
Pode para ahora. Pode para ahora.
Ya yo hice eso abajo.
That's it. Alright. So I did hip abductions for the inside of the quad, right in the middle, right here. And I decided to superset the leg extensions with sissy squats because the leg extension machine up here doesn't have a really good range of motion. That's why I like the one downstairs better, but I figure with the range of motion I had, it's like mid to lower teardrop of the quad, right? I did toes in, and then in order to get the top and full range of motion, I did 60 squats on top and supersetted it like that. And that shit felt really good, because I figured, you know, hip abductors and leg extensions, that's like nothing. Alright, so I figured I'd do it like that, and it feels really good. It was great. All I got left now is since I left downstairs, I figured I'd switch the calf machine, and I'm gonna do free weight stair calves, but single leg, each leg. I got bad ankle mobility on the right because of hurting it playing football, wrestling, all that stuff. So I'm gonna start with the right because I know the ankle mobility and the strength on this one isn't that good for the calf. So I'm gonna start there and then just match it.